What's good, everyone? Shock here. In today's video, you guys already read the title. We are talking about a game that's inspired by Halo, made in Roblox. I already know in some of your guys' minds that you immediately default a Roblox game to a poorly made game made for children, but over the years since Roblox is released, the engine that or the software that has been made to help make Roblox games has really improved over the years, and that shows within this game because it is beautiful. From the map environment to the equipment to weapons, everything just looks polished and looks really good for a fan-made game that apparently, from my understanding, has only been in development for a couple months. This game is called Hoplite. I'll link the game in the description if y'all want to play it for yourselves. I found this game out through a Twitter post by one of the developers, and I kept it in the back of my mind. And a couple weeks later, I played the game for the first time, and I'm surprised that not a lot of Halo content creators are talking about this because this game has major potential. Of course, this game is rough around the edges because one, it's a Roblox game, and two, this game has only been in development for a couple months, and the developers want it to be known that this is very much work in progress, as you could tell at the bottom of the screen, saying that it's a heavily work in progress build. But even with that being said, this game has a lot of content that not even Halo Infinite has. From things with equipment like the grav lift being back to weapons like the SMG, the fuel rod cannon, at least an inspiration of it. The classic pump action shotgun. There's a load of weapons that you can utilize within this game. And it's not really hard for you to try all these weapons out for yourself because within this build of the game, you just immediately plop into the one and only map of this game and you spawn in with random weapons. I'm assuming the developers just did this just so they can get quick and easy feedback without having to spend multiple more months trying to code in a menu, code in a search feature, etc., etc. And for this being an extremely early build of the game, the weapons feel pretty balanced, with the only few exceptions being the plasma pistol, which after doing your overcharge shot, it takes like 10 seconds for you to be able to shoot again, which I understand if you want to do it a longer time so it doesn't get abused so you can just overcharge shot again. But at the same time, if my secondary weapon is out of ammo or just sucks, if I can quickly spam the plasma pistol shots, that would be amazing. Another weapon that might need some changing is the chain gun, which honestly is my favorite weapon in this map because you could just absolutely mow down people in this, but at the same time, it is extremely unfair with its time to kill, with it being very fast and putting out very high damage. In this last balancing might just be a nitpick, but the sniper has a really slow fire rate. I don't know if this is intentional or not, which is why I say it's a nitpick. But developers, if you're watching this, could you please, pretty please, boost the sniper fire rate, please and thank you. But aside from that, all the weapons feel pretty balanced. The AR is good with close to sort of mid-range, but anything after that, it's kind of ineffective. The BR has sort of noticeable kickback whenever shooting, but aside from that, it's the regular BR that you've seen in other Halo games. So I absolutely have no complaints under that department. The DMR surprisingly doesn't have as much kickback as the BR, I've noticed, but at the same time, that is not entirely a bad thing, so I don't care. The Magnum seems to be a mixture between the Reach Magnum and the Halo 5 Magnum. That might just be my discombobulated observations on it, but yeah, the Magnum's good. Pretty effective at really any range, honestly. The SMG is an absolute beast at close range. Anything else kind of sucks. That's good. The Carbine, honestly, I'm not used to the carbine in this game, so I can't really have an opinion on it. The rocket launcher is, it's a rocket launcher. You shoot it, it go kablooey, it's fun. The fuel rod cannon has the biggest difference in comparison to any other Halo game. It's kind of like the Halo CE fuel rod cannon, where you charge it up and then shoot it. But instead of shooting one projectile, it shoots multiple small projectiles. And it's more like the Ravager than it is the fuel rod, which, you know, it's a really cool concept. And I'm not even going to hate on it for that because it's absolutely fun to use. The plasma rifle's all right. Personally, I wouldn't pick it up if I see it because all the other weapons are so much more fun. Maybe it could have a little buff in projectile speed. Maybe it could have a little buff in damage. But yeah, I didn't really have many memories playing with this weapon. The Needler might need a little bit more tracking with its needles, but aside from that, cool weapon. The plasma turret is like the chain gun, but worse. I'm not entirely good with it. That might just because I have poor aim. But yeah, if you see this, pick it up. You might get a kill. You should probably be able to get a kill. It's a turret that shoots plasma. The energy sword is purple, and it splits people into multiple tiny pieces. So that's cool, and it's purple. Gravity hammer doesn't have much of its lunge range. It's kind of in between of the gravity hammer that we've known from all the other Halo games and the Halo Infinite gravity hammer. Pretty cool. I like that it's red. I like how it shoots out red when you slam. Cool. And I saved the best weapon for last, the shotgun, because holy, this is the best shotgun I have played in any Halo game, and this is a fan-made Halo game. You don't have to get up to someone's chesticles and have the barrel to their chest like it's Halo 3 to get a kill, and at the same time, it's not overpowered to where you can cross-map them like it's Call of Duty. It's perfect range to kill. It's perfect. That's the best way I can define it. It's perfect. I could talk about everything else like the grenades and the equipment, but that's boring. I don't like boring. And also, I don't want to explain through everything because you guys should totally experience this for yourselves. If you guys are bored of what's out right now, have a couple minutes of free time to kill, or any time, honestly, play this game. It's cool. Link in the description. If y'all enjoyed this video and want to see more games that I could talk about that are Halo related, like and subscribe. I might do that. And with that said, I'm heading out. Peace.